You were in New York a few times to dock for ship repairs. Any memorable Liberty experiences in New York?
No, that was a good place to go and look for it.
Norfolk always was a Navy town, and I used to laugh at this until I seen it with my own eyes. You heard before you even got to Norfolk that people got the signs up, no docks, sailors, soldiers, or Marines a lot. Or docks, soldiers, sailors, and Marines keep off the grass. Well, they actually had them kind of signs. And Norfolk was just a bad Navy town. And of course at that time straight out, if you went out the main drag in Norfolk, you'd go, now I can't think of the name of the amusement park, and that used to be out there, would have been out. Steve, I think you'd know what the name of that amusement park used to be. And that was about the biggest thing. That and roller skating. You could go roller skating and you didn't have that many sailors in there roller skating, so that wasn't bad. Mm-hmm. But no, for theaters and stuff like that, it just wasn't the best Liberty town. Now, if you crossed the river on the ferry and went over to Portsmouth, and then would get on a bus and go out to town about 20, 30 miles to some of them lower towns, it was fairly decent Liberty. They had good movies, good little restaurants. But yeah, Norfolk, favorite word, shit city.
But that January was pretty miserable weather?
Oh, you used to really run into some rough weather, yeah.
And you trained did maneuvers throughout that?
Yeah. Or you tried. You didn't get them very well coordinated, but you tried.
What about San Diego?
San Diego was good. Of course, the one chief off the ship, his home was in San Diego, not too far from where Chan's dad lives. And as a matter of fact, that one picture that we have of me, that one picture we have, you might have it. Do you have a picture?
I have a copy of it. It was taken in San Diego.
Yeah, okay. His wife and daughter sent that home. I have a picture of his daughter upstairs yet. And yeah, they lived out in, what was it, Balboa Park or whatever. Yeah, San Diego was a good place.
Any memories of San Francisco, Liberty in San Francisco?
That was a good place to go. We were in there one time, and I was broke, so I thought I'd make a couple extra bucks. So I went to work for a guy talked to a guy. A lot of guys would go ashore and get their uniforms steam clean and pressed. So I was in there one day and he had a big long waiting line. He said, go slow because I don't have my helper for a couple days. I don't know why. And I just said to him, well, how much are you paying? I'll press clothes for you. So I pressed Navy uniforms for him. I forget what he paid me. I did it for a couple of days because I was afraid I'd get caught. But I forget what he gave me. Wasn't much. Of course, back in them days, things weren't much.
Yeah. How about Hawaii? I know you did a lot of sightseeing in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah. I went broke sightseeing in Hawaii. Any place I could get, I went. You got away from downtown Honolulu or them places there and got out. Beautiful. Some of them towns had theaters that have palm trees growing right up through them.
Any other places that you took Liberty that were really neat, memorable experiences?
No. Used to have a good time on some of the island parties that the ship had through. If you were in a lagoon or something, there was an island nearby. They didn't have many of them. Almost drowned myself one day though. They had a swimming party, and I was crawling down the net to go swimming. Our guys were diving off of the boat beams and off the deck, clean down into the water. But I never could swim that good, so I thought, well, I'll just get down, crawl down one of the nets. They had nets there to crawl back up board. And I slipped off the net and fell in. I landed flat on my back. The back or belly, I forget which. But anyhow, the safety boat, you always had 2 or 3 landing craft out with crews in them watching for somebody to get in trouble.
They fished me out and were kidding me about it the rest of the time I was aboard ship. I couldn't even tell you between which invasion that was or while we were. I think we were waiting for supplies to be brought to it.